What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Kickin' It with Kachi, where we highlight individuals that are really taking the industry by storm. Today, we have the honor, the pleasure, and the distinction of sitting down with legendary music artist, Zeezo from the Bezo. They call him Zeezo. They call him Z. They call him mad names. My boy Zeezo, thank you for coming in and rocking with me, my boy. Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate you having me, man. Thank you.
So obviously we gotta ask like the name Zeezo from the Bezo. Where does that come from? How did that come to be? And then how did you kind of develop this artistry around the name?
Well, my one of my middle names, one of my native, I'm Nigerian, so one of my native names is Uzo Chukwu. But like out here to pronounce it Uzo, you know. So like
Right, right.
in high school, people say Uzo, so the Zo was already there. And then like I played football, I don't know. On game day, I'll just be like, it's game day, Zeezo. I don't know. And then people just start calling me Z, and then Zeezo, and then my dog's Zeezo from the Bezo, and just kept it going since.
And then obviously you know that we not job boys. So when you told your parents that you wanted to do music and you wanted to be like Fela Kuti and them, like what did they say?
Uh, Honestly, I mean, like they weren't surprised. Neither of them were surprised because it didn't start today. You know, since my
Right,
childhood,
right.
it was early signs of it. But the thing is, like, ultimately, I'm still a realist. Like, I make music, and it's my passion. But also, like, I'm also doing other things too to be a bit more secure. So until music really does what I pray for it to do, you know what I mean. So just being smart when they presented it that way, they could, be more receptive of it. Yeah.
And then balancing the work life and the passion life, right? Like the not regular 9 to 5 that's keeping the lights on, but then the music, which is keeping you fulfilled. Like, how do you maintain that balance and kind of know where to push and pull and doing in the developing of your music career?
I mean, honestly, I thank God. Honestly, it just helped me balance everything from a spiritual level. Um, I just, uh, I just believe like everything I've been fortunate to do. I just gotta do my best in it all, you know, because it's like not everybody has the same opportunity. So
Right.
and I just try to do my best in everything. That way, uh, and I believe doing it that way, you only gonna get the best results, or at least you give it your all. And I know it definitely gets stressful. I definitely be getting discouraged, to be honest, because even right now, I'm definitely not where I want to be. You know what I'm
Right, right.
saying? But I just fight through those thoughts and keep going ultimately. And like honestly, I be feeling like I pray a lot about it too, a lot of praying. I feel like God, he definitely gives me signs of encouragement. So it lets me know I'm on the right path. So it's easy to keep going that way too. Yeah.
And it going back to the Nigerian roots, right? We're very traditional. Like, have you gone back home? Do you go back home and kind of reconnect with that kind of, as you say, spiritual and also that ancestral like connection of working hard, remaining rooted in faith, and then carrying on doing that best in your ability?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I was born there.
Okay,
I'm a
okay.
native. I'm not even a citizen here, bro. I moved to the states in 2012, so I
Right,
grew up.
okay.
Yeah, bro. So it's like I grew up out there, so I'm in tune with everything culturally, traditionally and everything. So I definitely last time I went back to visit was 2015 though, so it's been
Okay,
a while.
okay.
It would definitely be nice to go home and tap into the soil and get rejuvenated. I see last time I went and came back, I felt real rejuvenated, real refreshed. And I did like foot, like I played football at the time. I had a pretty
Right.
good season. Everything was doing what it was supposed to do. But I definitely look forward to going back sooner than later. Yeah.
And that's great because I was gonna say like Afro beats is on the rise right now. Like you can't look around and don't see an Afro beats artist somewhere in this like in the sphere. So, but your music isn't necessarily Afro beats, but having that background, is that something that you are experimenting with, thinking about tapping into?
It's crazy that you said that. Actually, I mean, I got once my first song I released, "Sugar," was like an Afrobeat vibe.
Okay, okay.
Um, so I call it Afro Z. Everybody creating their own.
Right,
So
right.
I'm just playing. But I got the next. That's my really my only Afrobeat. I have one other one, but it wasn't really like as traditional as the first one.
Right.
Um, I got a song coming next actually. Lord willing, this coming month or the following month. And it's an Afrobeat file with an EP. So it's gonna be a single and then an EP of 5 songs, and it's an straight Afrobeat vibes on it.
Wow. Okay. Okay. We had to go back to the culture, of course. So then, how would you describe your evolution since start making music? I believe it was 2020 as I last clocked it for you, right? And
Yeah.
then up to now, like how would you describe the growth in which you have as an artist?
Like my friend, some of my real close friend, like brothers of mine, is telling me like, bro, like you just gotta keep doing it. You get better with time. But in my
Right.
head, at the time, I was like, dang, like, damn.
He thinks he trash.
Yeah, it's like, I was kind of hoping I could make it right now, but
Right.
but, you know what I'm saying. But nah, I just I say that patience definitely looking back now, and like I said, I still got a long way to go. But
Right.
for where I
Right.
was going in 2020, I say the biggest thing for me was like my lyricism,
Right.
writing, because like flows is something like I don't have as hard of a time with, but like my lyrics, actually saying stuff that's like substantial stuff that would just make you feel a
Right.
way,
Right.
right?
Right.
You know, so I say in that regard, I've definitely grown. I'm thankful for it. I could definitely get better. I'm just still working, man. Yeah, just trying to create different melodies and sounds and everything. Yeah.
So what are 3 tracks that you have to kind of mark those episodes in your growth that as new people are watching this interview, like they're getting to know you a lot better? Like what are 3 tracks that you think can really, give them a great taste of just your growth as an artist?
Um, I mean, I say, shoot, let me see. I got a song, Skate. That was my first song. Uh, then I have a song, Rio Grande, with my friend Steve Scuba. Uh, and then I really want to say, well, actually, off my last EP, I want to say 2 songs out there, a song like A Different Time or a song like Fear Free, you know,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
you know, so you can see it's just, not saying, because I love them all, it's all my songs. Not saying
Yeah.
ain't gonna do it in the other, but you can kind of see, as far like what I was saying, especially like the lyrics, like stuff that I was saying, just, and then just the creativity with it, being like free flowing with it, you know what I mean? But these next vibes I got though, yeah, so
And
yeah.
I would say, like, you do have a real versatile vibe, right? You just dropped, let's get into the EP entry level, right? First of all, thank you because you dropped it on my birthday. Appreciate that.
Yeah, shit,
Um,
happy belated, bro.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I wanted to get into like your summertime and artistry, right? Because I feel like there's a big correlation between the summertime and music, right? So you dropping that entry level, I'm believing it's a debut EP, is you coming out saying, yo, this is me as I am right now, come breaking into the industry, right? Like, but in the summertime too, right? So is that also a decision into the number of songs you're gonna have, the type of songs you're gonna have? What's the experience in kind of putting the project together?
Um, Yeah, I definitely wanted to put something on in the summer. Uh, yeah, and I'm glad you was able to really get the basic meaning of the EP name, entry
Of
level,
course, of
kind of
course.
stepping in, and just really a place. I feel like I'm in that phase really all around in my life, areas of
Right,
my
right.
life besides even music, literally even in my job, it literally says entry level on my job title.
Yeah.
So it's like really just making that announcement and just really stepping into my confidence, stepping in more into my confidence in this area of my life, which is something I believe I've been gifted to do. Uh, but as far as the creativity of that project, uh, you know, I definitely wanted to create. I definitely wanted to put something out that would have good quality and have and show some versatility. It's the summer too. That will fit
Right.
different moods of summer vibes. Some like late night drives in the summer. You know how them drives go.
That's what I was thinking. Actually, I was about to say like a different time. I'm as soon as I hear it, I'm thinking like, yo, I'm about to hit 60 in point five when I listen to this
Yeah,
song. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as
yeah.
he's like, yo, I feel like I can go harder, bro.
you know.
The whole time.
I appreciate it, bro. I
Of
appreciate it,
course.
bro. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I said. Stuff like that is what I
Right.
was feeling in my mind when I was creating the songs. So like that mood, late night vibe. A song like Breathing Story, if you just on some chill
Right,
shit,
right, right.
you like thinking you and your thoughts. A song like Fear Free, if you're on some lit, vibes, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to create some songs or put songs in that project that would fit that mood of the
Mm-hmm.
summer. Lately I noticed that I really had a pattern the last couple of years of dropping in the summer and then in the fall. Um,
I was about to say, like your birthday's coming up September 19th. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Virgo season. Are they about to get some tracks? What's going on? You said it's an Afro
yeah,
beats dropping. Is that the one that's gonna drop for the birthday or
I'm gonna shoot for my birthday. Hopefully, I could do it, but definitely, like I said, within the coming month, man. Yeah, got a song coming out titled "In the Blood Lay Down." So it's Afro beat vibe single, like I said before. I drop an EP coming later this fall, and just in that regard, working on being more consistent. I know I talked about the whole having to balance work and music, but
right,
everybody
right.
everybody got stuff going on. It's just how much does it matter, So I just gotta go harder, I'm working on that. So just just trying to stay ahead, Yeah.
Nah, and that's tough, and that's tough. And yo, honestly, man, like that's lit. So, and like to kind of close it out, right? Like, what sort of advice and what sort of life lessons kind of did you have and did you learn throughout your journey that you kind of want to share and bestow upon that next person watching this interview that's also trying to chase their dreams and aspire for their goals?
Um, you know, shoot, honestly, number one, you gotta believe in yourself. Most
Right,
important before anybody else does. I know it sounds cliche, everybody says that because and then that goes in times of when, you feel some discouragement, some doubt, you know, you gotta like remember, what it is that got you to start doing it in the first
right,
place.
right, right.
Because it's supposed that's concrete, and then focus on the strangers. Yeah, focus on the strangers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people that know you is cool, but you gotta focus on the strangers, people that don't know you. That's who you
Mm-hmm.
should. And I say these things, I need to hear them myself. I'm putting that into action myself right now. So yeah,
Nah, that's tough. That's tough. And and make sure that you guys honestly watching this interview and in addition to listening to this interview, make sure y'all go check him out. Zeezo from the Bees on all streaming platforms right now, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud as well. And dropping all these different platforms, right? Like, what does that mean for you as an independent artist? What's the red tape, yellow tape? Was it hard? Is it easy? What sort of control do you lose? Do you gain? Like for independent artists trying to navigate that as well, like what sort of advice do you have in putting your music on these streaming platforms?
um, I say definitely. It depends on your reason. It depends on what your goal is. Honestly, I feel like it's different for everybody. For me right now, I'm just more focused on exposure. So it's
Right.
like the more platforms I can get my product, my music on, the better. The more ears I can hopefully gain to listen. And monetary profit. I look at that like that's gonna come if kind of
Right.
music is doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
And I'm thankful and blessed to be in this position. Yeah, I'm talking about work, but that's also helping facilitate this music.
Right.
So, not, everybody's different. Not trying to tell anybody what to do, but, if you can try and have something, at least while you're starting off, unless you have a resource already, try and create that resource because you need something to facilitate it, you know what I mean? And yeah, so that'd be what I said.
No, that's tough. That's tough. Like I said, make sure you check him out, Zeezo from the Bees on App Music, Spotify, and all the streaming platforms. You can check him out on Instagram, Zeezo Akuna,
Yes, sir.
AKU,
Yes, sir.
and then A underscore
Yes, sir.
54 on Instagram. So you can check him out and hit him up on the DMs as well. My boy Zeezo,
Yes, sir.
thank you for another amazing interview with Kickin with Kachi. I appreciate the
Yeah,
work you're doing for our
yes,
culture,
sir.
for our people, my mans, and you for yourself and your family, your legacy, chasing your dreams, and really being your own person out here, man. I love to see
Yes,
it.
sir. I appreciate it, bro. My brother. I appreciate it, man. Yes,
Uh-huh,
sir.
uh-huh. Oh God, you did go far. I did follow you. You did go far though.
Yeah, bro, I'll see you later, man. Don't worry, I'll be
Yes,
calling.
yes, yes. And thank you guys for another amazing interview. You guys can check out this interview at the DC Voice on Instagram and YouTube. You can check me out on Instagram at Kosh.the-analyst as well. Once again, you can check out my boy Zeezo from the Bezo at Zeezo Acuna _54 on Instagram as well. Thank you guys for another amazing interview. It's Kosh.the-analyst, and we are out of here. Peace.
Yes,